Okay. I do want to find out who this is, but I'm going to save it for last for the sake of drama. Let's take a look after week 10 where we are in the standings. We know that we are 4-6 at this stage, but around the league, the Patriots have moved on to 10-0. AFC North is close unless you're the Cleveland Browns, who are currently the worst team in the league at 1-8. Oh my God. Every other team very much alive for the AFC North division title, though. In the South, the Texans from almost worst to now the top team in the South by 2 games. Wow. Wow. In the AFC East, it is the Patriots running away with it. The Jets down to 3-7. With that rookie quarterback as well. AFC West, Broncos at 7-2. Chargers at 2-8. Another bad year for the Chargers. Again, they were very bad last year. We thought they might end up being our team, but they turned it around in the second half. Packers at 8-2. The Vikings, though, again, we have their first round pick. They're at 2-7, which is awesome. The worse they do, the better. NFC South is close. I mean, the Bucs are only 2 games out. No one's running away with it. And in the NFC East, very, very close. Very, very mid. And, of course, the West, we have the 49ers first rounder as well. They're currently 3-6. In our own division. Yeah, the Rams are going to win this division. The Rams are going to win this division. Make no mistake. In terms of player stats, we'll take a look at the end of the season primarily. Let's see what happened with Michael Wilson. Devs, what's going on, by the way? I doubt Michael Wilson hit the yardage that he needed. Yeah, it didn't happen. Again, Mike, I'm sorry, but it wasn't a full breakout moment. It wasn't worth our time to try and grind it out for what would have been a very, very minor improvement for him. Let's see. Is there anything I take away from this game? Yeah, that we suck. -5 morale for all offensive players. Oh my God, this team collectively all considering retirement. Discuss a rising college prospect with the front office. So this is still a thing. Keep our eyes on wide receiver Lance Anthony. Lanthony Fantano. Consider scouting for further evaluation. Lance Anthony. I will go take a look at that guy just to see. Obviously, we have our focus player here. Let's take a look. O-line's going to strike. Oh, God. All right. Well, it doesn't have Lance Anthony as one of the top options. That's not really surprising. And Eric Rainey at a TCU still appears to really be the man here. Lance Anthony. There's Daniel Bacon. Now, look, I know he's only 55% scouted. You know, I will take that suggestion into consideration. I will take that suggestion into consideration. Don't you worry. Jesus. All right. Let's take a look at our focus players here. What do we got? So, obviously, I need to have full information on the best players that I possibly can. Eric Rainey, I gotta know. We need the super focus on him. We know we're going to have a top 5 pick. I mean, Derek Hickman. Hugh is intriguing, but man, we can't possibly take another quarterback 2 years in a row. We simply can't. But Hickman and Whitfield would be very interesting. Bryson Cook is also out there. There's quite a few offensive linemen that are looking pretty good. That's an NHL 24 trailer. I have a video up on the YouTube side of things. Overall, positive. But, yeah, beyond that, I mean, I'm not going to get into the full details. You know, you gotta promote the YouTube side of things. I kind of want to look at some of these fringe players instead of the players at the top, but, you know, Cards have done it before. That's true. Let's look at these offensive linemen and Eric Rainey, because we know we're going to have a pick in that range. We want to know for sure what these guys end up looking like. So we'll get that information on. I think it's already there, but yeah, what's the point in worrying about it? Let's get our weekly strategy in there. We'll have to double check the situation. Jacoby Brissett taking over for old Tom Brady. As it adds Kurt Slater in here, which again, for now, not quite worth it. Honestly, Paris Johnson's not a bad one to slot in there for the extra XP. It's really not. Is this the most positive I've been for NHL in a while? Yes. I think it's the most positive you'll see anybody having been for NHL in a long time. So, and I think rightfully so. I mean, again, you can't blame people for being pessimistic. That's been beaten into them. At the same time, as Endo Mills can attest to, if someone on Twitter's like, offensive ragging is going to be the meta, those people maybe need to take a step back for a minute and, you know, reassess. Pats went 0-17 in season 1 of my Titans franchise. Ha! Soy Colt. That's information you can keep to yourself. All right, so the breakout defensive back. What is this challenge going to be, and who's it going to be for? Jalen Thompson is not who I wanted to see. I mean, it's not bad, but man, he's like 26 already. Shit. All right, so it is. Shout out to Trent for the follow, by the way. It is the Bucks to less than 200 passing yards, or Thompson gets the 1 INT, a forced fumble, a tackle for loss, or a sack, which is possible. But again, I was hoping it would be someone who was a little bit younger that would have that chance. At the same time, if I'm not mistaken, Thompson is still under contract for 1 more year. So this could certainly improve his trade value. Yes, he has 1 more year after this. So if this goes through, and he's 26 years old, but it would improve the Jalen Thompson trade value. So this is... It's not necessarily huge for the future of this team, but it is important for the short term to try and maximize the value of players that aren't going to be here long term. We're going to auto reorder. Kurt Slater is going to be the starter still over Kyler. Again, we're trying to get Kurt Slater a breakout moment. It's not happening, but we're trying. Wideout wise, yeah, we'll do that same swap because I do like Michael Wilson as a younger wideout. We have injuries right now that we're dealing with. It's a whole thing. The whole to-do, these injuries. Shout out to Warrior. You had to have been playing FIFA. You had to have been playing FIFA. That is my guess. That is my guess. How did the stream go, sir? Honestly, Marco Wilson's not coming back, so we can just emote him down the board. It was FIFA? Aha. I knew it. All right. Jalen Thompson. We need a good game from you, sir. An interception, a forced fumble, a tackle for loss, or a sack. We will jump into this game against Tampa. And at the same time, we are going to hope that we lose. We're going to hope that we lose. Again, Warrior, just a reminder, make sure you did not add a certain new player to Liverpool. He has not leaned. You added him to that team before he leans, and then the transfer doesn't happen. I'm revoking your card of Liverpool fandom. Will not be allowed anymore. Oh, Jacoby Brissett. Oh, good. 3 touchdowns, no picks last week. That's great. These Cardinals jerseys are so weird. The silver stripe and everything. Oh! It's raining in Florida. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? It's raining in Florida, and somewhere people in their the offices of the elected officials are trying to strip away rights from humans. This game's about as Florida as it can get. All right, Mr. Thompson, we need a good game from you, sir. We're gonna do what we typically do in breakout moments and sim to halftime, and hopefully we will not have to jump in at all, especially for a safety. I mean, you know, we'll have to blitz like a son of a bitch. Get that boost. Team's playing pretty well, though. 17-13 lead at halftime. We do get the ball to start the second half. Let's take a look. Come on, Thompson. Come on, Thompson. Please have that good game. No tackle for loss, no sacks, no interceptions, no forced fumbles. Son of a bitch. All right. I mean, I'm pretty sure he is the option that's in at linebacker. Like, I think he's in as the, right? Oh, he's no, it's Jawan Bentley. Shit. All right, well, I could have helped myself out there a little bit. Maybe I should have. Let's see what we can do. Mr. Popo. All right, let's get BJ over there. And, oh, never mind. I guess it doesn't matter. All right. Well, we'll play defense in the second half, and we will hope for the best. Hope for the best.
Their defense did its job by forcing the punt.
Honestly, coach, suggestions are what they are. It's a pick or a tackle for loss. I don't even know where Thompson is right now. Please don't tell me he got hurt. I did not mean to switch to McCain there. Please don't tell me that he got hurt. He is not hurt. It is still just Rondale Wells. He just wasn't out there on that particular formation. There's our boy. Here he is. Come on. Tackle for loss is enough. And we got just destroyed at the line. Boys, can you tackle? Thank you. Or the Bucks have to have less than 200 passing yards. I'm not sure where they're at on that front. And again, here is Thompson. Pick. That is horrible by our defense. Absolutely horrible. Warrior, we weren't able to stream this for too late last night. The servers were down. Couldn't do anything.
Here's Brissett. Right back to Chris Godwin. And he takes his beat.
Well, Jacoby Brissett's elite. I'm going to guess they have the, they're going to get the 200 passing yards pretty easily here. The only way they're not is if I control the offense and try to grind the clock.
From the gun, here's Brissett.
Could stick with them. I just started to cut back because there was somebody else behind me that was even more open than that. We need one tackle for loss.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
No! I didn't even try to hit stick and he still got stiff-armed. Oh, that was it right there, too. Just gets absolutely embarrassed.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight.
I thought he was going to catch it immediately. That's unfortunate. Where the hell's Thompson?
Play action now, Brissett.
Hello? Okay. That guy had no idea what was coming. And this isn't going too well. Thompson, here we go. Tackle for loss, sack, anything?
Here's Brissett. That's complete to Palmer.
Brissett just, I keep going for hit sticks out of frustration. Brissett is lightning quick with his release right now. I don't have any time to try to make anything happen. don't think Thompson's out there right now. They are just ripping us apart here. They are ripping us apart. Thompson, now would be a good time. Nope. Immediately get held up and touchdown. Yeah, I can see why Thompson wouldn't have been succeeding. Rough. Oh, good. I'm glad we turned it over. Nice. Way to start. There's just nothing I can do. Brissett gets rid of the ball in an instant. Like, it's just nothing I can do.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Gibson is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay.
All right. Well, I don't think we're going to get this particular breakout here. All a hunch. I'm just going to send Thompson in on a blitz every time and hope that the AI can track him down. If that wasn't a play action, oh my god, I'm an idiot for going for the hit stick there. I was just so mad. I was so mad because if it wasn't play action and it was an actual handoff, he would have succeeded. Same thing, Thompson. Blitz again. I don't care who it leaves open. Just blitz. Try to get there. At least you don't have to worry about losing. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, we did hit our goal for the season in terms of total wins. And now, if we can lose out, I'll be pretty happy with that.
Not that time. Second down, Brissett. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. 9 yards, not quite enough.
Oh, good. 30th ranked offense, and they have 345 yards today. That's empowering, is what that is. That is confidence instilling. Our boy is not out here right now, so that's good.
They'll run with Gibson. Room here to run. And he'll follow his blockers there.
I don't think we're getting this breakout moment. The defensive back breakout moment is it's torture. That's what it is.
Neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
This team sucks, huh? At least they suck by design, but holy shit. We are bad.
They'll go again with Gibson.
They cannot tackle. I swear to God, he's greasing. Whew. All right, Thompson, you can make this nightmare worth it by somehow picking up this frickin' tackle for loss or sack that we need. Boys, 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 boys. Thompson, where are you at? Go for him. I have gone to a hockey game in Finland. I saw EFK play Vasan in February. It was a blast. I've noticed all Madden computer passing is overpowered. No, it's just challenging. Overpowered. That word's misused. Oh my God, he got shit on. Whew. Have we completed the tackle? Jesus Christ.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
This is insane. This is fucking insane. What the hell is happening? Holy shit. The greatest offensive line of all time, featuring the greatest lineman of all time, Mouch. Never forget the name Mouch. Shoves one down into the other. Shoulder, just fucking get off me, child. And then right here, just ends this man's career. Sir, I'm so sorry. Just ends this man's career. You cannot come back from this. Much like the Atlanta Falcons should have been moved after the Super Bowl. Sir, I'm gonna make sure you don't play a game for the rest of your career. You're done. You're just done.
I'm just trying to walk.
Your career's over. God. Thank you for the follow. But my God. Just. Holy hell, man. Well, we get one more attempt, I suppose. Allegedly. Let's see if Thompson can make something happen here. Nope. He cannot. Yeah, Mouch is the trade target. I'm going to give that guy $100 million a year. I am going to make that man very, very rich. Yeah, we are not going to get this breakout for Thompson. Holy fuck. This is insane. We are getting absolutely shredded. Oh my God. There we go. Look at this. Oh, is Thompson back out here yet? Nope, he's not. Okay, he's just never gonna play again. It's fine.
And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it.
Ridiculous.
We're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Send Thompson in and see what happens. Now you think Davenport might have, might have thought to himself, maybe we should cover that guy. But no. And Thompson's not out here. Okay. Hey. We tried. We tried. But Thompson absolutely vanished when he had a chance to break out. Much of a shame as that is, it is what it is.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. One more time with Gibson. They'll get this halfway home.
It won't be a tackle for a loss or a forced fumble.
Two straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing
Thompson, we need you here, buddy.
you ran it twice.
This is the time.
I think the second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being
Gored him into the end zone. They're gonna kick the field goal.
And as the two teams talk it over on their
That's not very sportsmanlike.
and his kick is indeed good.
All right, well, sorry to Mr. Thompson. No breakout for you, sir. Just get me the hell out of here. Okay.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the
All right, I don't want to look at the stats. I want to pretend. I just want to pretend that game never happened. Never happened. We never had a possibility of a breakout moment for our defensive back, Thompson. Nope, it's just I don't know what you're talking about. Seattle, we're moving on. Technically the Chicago, but Seattle. I'm frustrated. I'm angry. You fucking should be. You didn't do shit. He disappeared, man. Fucking rename you Houdini. Fuck. Let's go play Chicago. At least we're losing. We'll have a better draft pick. That's what I gotta keep telling myself. Trust the... This trolling ass game. This trolling ass game right now. I fucking hate it here. Team turmoil. Yeah, you don't say. What's the turmoil, boys? Divide in the locker room between the offense and defense. Show improvements. That's what we're going to do. We're going to show improvements. Just you wait. Just you wait. To see how much we've improved. Oh my God. About time it's Thompson again. I'm going to be furious. I'm going to be absolutely furious. We'll take the XP gain for quarterbacks. It's obviously going to be pretty valuable for us. Glendale's giving it. Glendale is not real at this point. Glendale is what we call, like, our GM is actually a potato. But we named it. It's just a big joke that the entire front office is in on, as they have running back Quincy Robinson. Yeah. I'm glad someone got the reference, Greens. Thank you. Dave Nonis or a potato. Peak hockey Twitter. It wasn't even necessarily hockey Twitter. It was more of the blogosphere. But oh God. Okay. All right. Well, we'll get through training, and then we'll see who this defensive breakout is. We'll do the same thing in terms of making him the linebacker switch, and then hope for the best. But I'm not holding my breath for obvious reasons. As punter Blake Gillikin has improved. Handsome Blake Gillikin. All right. Who's it going to be? If it's Thompson again, I'm going to scream. It's Brian Davenport. All right. We like the fact that it's Brian Davenport. That's good. 2. Oh, that's right, because he's already a star. 2 interceptions, forced fumbles, tackles for loss, or sacks. He's a corner. Or hold the Bears to less than 150 yards pass. Well, we're not getting this one either. We don't have a hope in hell. We don't have a hope in hell of getting this guy what he needs to get. There is no shot. No shot. I'm not going to be able to make him the linebacker. Yeah. All I can pretty much do is just guarantee that he is our top corner. Old Brian Davenport, who is a star. He was a UDFA. Played the whole game. I'm flattered that you think I can play corner well enough to make that happen. I'm fucking flattered, truly. All right, Chicago. We will jump into it because it's a potential breakout. It's a lot more valuable of a breakout for us to get as opposed to the other one. Again, the other one would have been nice because it would have increased trade value. But this one is actually a young player who could go superstar if this succeeds. And obviously, he could end up being a player that we could build around long term. 3 rushing touchdowns for Kareem Hunt last week, apparently. Are the Bears, by the way, are they changing the helmet logo to match the fact that they've actually switched to the Bear full time? Or are they keeping the helmet logo the same?
We say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in
Right. Same thing. We're going to sim to halftime. Hope, pray, beg, plead, bargain, barter. Maybe even give a few sexual favors to try and get this upgrade. As we are down 10-0. Make that 13-0 at halftime. All right. By a miracle, has this worked out in our favor in terms of the sim? Davenport has no tackles for loss, no sacks, no interceptions, no forced fumbles. God in heaven. This just... There's no way, man. There's no way I'm going to pull off 2 interceptions with this guy in the same half. There's just no way. It's Fields, and they barely have any passing yards. That's fair. I mean, really, it's just let Davenport do his thing. Shit. Stupid. In fairness, we do want to lose, so... Just trying to end this man's career with with cut with the cut stick. I'm gonna sim, man. I'm gonna sim. Let's just see if there's a miracle here. We're down 20-3 at the start of the fourth. Honestly, we might get it off of the passing yards if we're lucky. Let's just leave it up to chance at this rate. Fuck it. There's just no way. There's no way. As we almost tied the game at the end. We lose 20-13, which is good. We want a higher draft pick. How many passing yards did the Bears have? Oh my god, I think they did it. It was 150, wasn't it? They only had 101 passing yards. Let's fucking go. We did it. We're so good at the video game. Thank God it was Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears. They ran for 300 yards. They sure did. But I'm okay with that. We'll control the upgrade for Jeremiah Proctor since he's actually one of our players that we care about. I think the Bears just, they took mercy upon us. San Francisco is next, which is huge. Given that we also have their first round pick, but let's take a look. That should be the breakout, right? You see Brian Davenport out there? I sure did. He didn't do anything, but it worked. We fluke our way into Brian Davenport, a UDFA going superstar. Absolutely fluked our way into it, thanks to it being the Bears and Justin Fields. My God. You cannot experience a more lucky, successful breakout than that. If it wasn't the Bears, it would have been terrible. +5 player recognition for defensive players, whatever. We don't care about that since we're not going on a game-by-game basis in terms of playing. We head to week 13 against San Francisco, but Brian Davenport is officially CB1 on the depth chart as we'll get our first look at the playoff picture. Our first look at the playoff picture, which if the season ended today, it would be Denver and Pittsburgh, Cincy and Buffalo, Jacksonville and Baltimore, with the Patriots getting the first round bye. On the other side, it is Carolina, Dallas, LA, Tampa, Philadelphia, and Atlanta, with Green Bay getting the bye. But again, not yet confirmed. Not yet confirmed. We got a few weeks to go. As, 99 overall, Fred Warner. Yeah, this is going to go well. How are they that bad? This won't be the last time you get a UDFA to Superstar. That's true. Again, we will be doing our UDFA challenge once this runs its course. I don't know when that will be, but once it does, that is when we will be, it's what we'll be doing next. So we're going to get Brian Davenport into that extra training. And who's the lowest star that we care about? Flowers again doesn't want to re-sign. Let's go for Clifton Bryant with the Patriots sacrifice. I mean, just trust the process with Mac Jones, baby. That's all you got to do. There's no quarterback controversy in New England. What are you talking about? Mac Jones is the guy. That's it. Is all you need. Or you can go back to Cam Newton. All right, what do we got for upgrade points here? We should have a decent amount, particularly for Davenport. He should go up by at least 2, I would think. Ooh, even better. He goes up by 3. Before that, fullback Drew Carr gets another upgrade. Again, if it's a player that we actually care about long-term, I'll be hands-on with their upgrades. If not, we'll just auto-upgrade it for the sake of time. And yeah, we only care about those 2. So Brian Davenport should be a decent little upgrade for Mr. Davenport here. What do I have, Fields or Mac? In the Patriots offense? Give me Mac. All right. Davenport goes up by 1. +3 awareness is pretty good. Goes up by 2. And we're trying to keep him as the scheme fit. And technically goes up by 3. So not bad. Good upgrades there for Davenport, 22-year-old UDFA, and again, his abilities, we don't yet know because he's not a 75. So, Fields because the Pats can't draft one. Hey, but Juju Smith-Schuster was there. How dare you doubt the magic of Juju Smith-Schuster? How dare you? How dare you? And Devontae Parker. How dare you? Way to go back over to the depth chart here. Really quickly. Really quickly. Again, Slater, I'm begging. I'm pleading for you to get a breakout. It's not going to happen. Speaking of not having wide receivers. Holy shit, this team. Holy shit. Jacoby Myers isn't that bad. I mean, how would you know? Because he's now a Raider. Oh, goodness. All right, going to get Brian back in there. And then at corner, again, we want Davenport now to be our number 1. That works for me. So back-to-back defensive back breakouts is very, very weird. We're going to send this game against San Francisco. Again, we have their first-round pick as well. So a win here, a loss here, it does the same thing, basically. And we lose 34-28. So we are 4-9 heading into the bye week. Niners now at 5-7. And this will be a pretty simple week for us here. I feel like week 14 is a really weak or a really late bye week. Let's go for team bonding. Lord knows we need the morale. Lord knows we need the morale boost. Yeah, Jacoby Myers is on the Raiders now. They're gonna love themselves some former Patriots. Team bondage. I mean, hey. Who's complaining? You know, you got teams that get in trouble for going on fishing trips. Hearing that the Arizona Cardinals went out to a sex club. Why not? You know? Why not? All right, pretty straightforward there on the bye week. It is the Miami Dolphins. Up next, after that, who was it? It was the New York Jets, not Dallas, the Seattle. I looked at it too fast. And Washing Machine. So Miami, only 5-8. The Dolphins have not been very good. They have not been very good compared to what one might have thought. Tua rocking an 85 right now. And same thing that we always do. Just set up our passing touchdown goal. Our defensive rank is 26th. Tua's on a 6th concussion of the season, no less. Don't worry, those Dolphins team doctors, they got his best interest in mind. Don't you worry. All right, what do we got for player upgrades here? Kentrell Ellington, our superstar linebacker. Looking better as a power rusher. He's still a 75, but Ellington getting better. Now that he is a 75, again, yeah, he has adrenaline rush. Who's worse, hockey doctors or the Dolphins? I mean, I don't recall. I got to go with the Dolphins team doctors, man. I mean, come on. When's the last time anybody in the NHL went into a fencing pose and they're like, get back out there? Like, I don't recall that. And the fact that the NFL is essentially still just like, yeah, it's fine. We've moved on. And they get away with it, too, is insane. It is insane. But, of course, Tua won't say anything bad. I mean, Bogart did have 10 concussions in a month. But at the same time, as we lose 28-0 to Miami, at the same time, you know, that was 15 years ago. 10, 15 years ago. Things have changed quite a bit. And, I mean, again, you can get a concussion and not have it be super obvious. Everybody, dude, you could have shown a baby the footage of Tua and they would have been like, damn, that's a fucking concussion right there. You know? That guy shouldn't play for a while. Meanwhile, Miami's just kicking him in the ass to get him back on the field. We got to make the playoffs. Get the fuck out there. But, it's fine because football. Don't worry about it. Tua's not going to say anything about the league. He doesn't want to jeopardize his future. As we did see, of course, the Jets took that #1 rated quarterback. He was only star dev, so I don't really feel too upset about that. I get a concussion every time I show up here with all his hands on this. Crash Andrews, you are just a flirt and a half, aren't you? A flirt and a half. That means he's been drinking, everybody. Crash Andrews hitting the sauce again. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, we got the Jets, and then we are very close to the end of this season. Honestly, I mean, we're 4-10, which is great. The Niners are 5-9, and again, we still have Minnesota's first. We'll check the standings after this week to see where Minnesota is. The issue right now is that we have bet a lot on a rookie quarterback getting a breakout moment, and that has not happened. He's still young enough that it could happen, but it's a little bit scary. He could very well be the next Kyler Murray. And we still have Kyler Murray on the team. So, oh, God. All right, what's going to happen here against the Jets? We win 23-17. That is very unfortunate. Moving us to 5-10 on the season. That is very unfortunate. Are the Patriots still undefeated? No, they are not. They are 14-1, but are playoff bound. So again, right now our pick would be 29th. The Niners would be 27th. But Minnesota, theirs would be 25th at 6-9. So it's not looking like we will have... Oh my God, the Chargers. It's not looking like we'll have that top pick, and to trade up for it would probably be a disaster. Right now we only have one pick in the top 5, and it's ours at number 4. So it's looking a bit shaky as to whether or not we'll have a top pick this year.